my next pick,
God, Jing Yong.
I gonna take you need more tuition.
Ah.
It sparks joy when I hear my tuition teacher. Oh, sorry, cannot make it today. Oh, sure, take care.
Pick 1 to 4 is Eldad, Jordan, Ten Yang, and me. I'm your host, Ting Yong, and welcome to another episode of the SG Draft Podcast presented by the Chit Podcast Network. Now, for those of you tuning in via YouTube or any other sort of podcasting platform, hi again. Thank you so much for giving us a listen. We are just a bunch of Singaporeans. They are going to be celebrating
Mother's Day.
Then you must sing the 世上只有妈妈. Okay, that's
The song makes me very sad.
yeah.
天下的妈妈都是一样的。
Okay, so I'm joined by three bros who are all going to be celebrating Mother's Day in actually a week's time. So I just want to ask everyone, how do you all plan to celebrate your Mother's Day?
Probably lunch.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Lunch or dinner, I think
Dinner.
it's pretty safe.
Lunch and dinner, give my mom a
see
massage, don't piss off for the
aquarium,
day.
Then go to
Sounds
the
about right.
zoo.
Oh, go to zoo. That's nice.
Wow, your excursion very power, bro.
Wow.
High expenditure.
So elaborate, Jordan. What's at the zoo anyway? Or is it the new
They have the new hotels, like what Rainforest hotels in.
Yeah, the Rainforest
yes,
Hotel,
yes,
right?
the forest,
Yeah,
right?
they do.
Yeah.
Any new attraction in the zoo or not? Don't have, right?
Yeah, but the one like we are feeding to the mosquitoes.
I think the mosquito part only me and Eldad. Our blood sweeter a bit.
Okay, but I have to say, I think out of all of us here, my family is the only one that don't have a habit of celebrating events. Like Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthdays, we hardly celebrate. Yeah, so I think we will just stay at home and relax.
There's good and bad, bro.
Yeah.
sounds ideal.
I mean, we'll go out to eat, like, how do you say, like not non-events day, but I think as a whole, the whole family don't like to like just go out and a lot of people in the restaurant or you have to queue and stuff.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing. So that
It's
you
actually a
won't
good thing.
rush. Yeah.
Save money,
Then your food may
save
taste
time.
better also.
Everybody in Singapore got the same idea on the same day.
Yes.
So
Trying to find a
like,
car park. It's gonna be.
Yeah.
so it's like you're just gonna walk into the location where it's like either you go there too early, might as well have breakfast. But then also people think that way, or you have lunch, then people also think the same thing. Then might go to dinner. Then after you might well think I just order food in. So it ends up like going one big circle and round now.
Before we get into this week's draft, I think we have to recap last week's draft first, which was the Tapao food draft. Paul won. I came in second. Ten Yang came in fourth. The honorable mentions team came in third. Now, Ten Yang, if you had a chance to redo the draft, would you have drafted anything differently?
I think the desserts lah. The kueh salad.
The kueh salad. Yeah, the kueh salad. Yeah.
Yeah, kueh salad. I think I would have chosen something more
Sweeter.
Chinese dessert lah. Something
Yeah.
maybe like
Yeah.
green bean soup or something lah. Like
Oh,
cold
yes.
one or yeah.
Or
Actually, I didn't
the
think about that
tau suan.
after. Yeah, tau suan, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Popping tau hui, right?
He did. He picked the one post soybean, the tau hui.
Yeah.
Quite specific.
For the one got the satay one. Team
Or
2.
Paul. Okay.
Paul.
I think this was one of the rare few drafts that I don't think you can fault anybody for picking anything because there's just so many good food in Singapore Hawker Centre.
I can afford the kueh salad.
Okay.
Really, I was
That one was kind of a personal choice.
I think that was a very fun draft. And then we will segue into this week's draft, which is the Mother's Saying draft. Okay. So when we say Mother's Saying, I think it's quite easy to understand. It's basically a lot of common things that your mom used to nag you for lah. Okay. So I don't think there is much explanation that needs to go into this. So do you all have any other questions before we go into the draft?
But I had a problem preparing for this, right? Because I think we all can understand, right? There will be a certain point, right, where whatever your mom says will go in one year and come out and you totally block it off. So after a while, you just forget what your mother said.
I
Which
think
at
sometimes
this age
because
tends to be most things.
Yeah. Actually, honestly, because I think sometimes they keep repeating the same thing so much that you just learn to like you don't realize that actually she has been saying this for the past 10 or 15 years.
Yeah, afterwards, just okay.
I have put all our names into a spin the wheel. Okay, Ten Yang is blue, I'm green, Jordan is orange, and Eldad is black. Okay, so without further ado, let's spin the wheel. Okay, Jordan, which order do you want to go?
Number 2.
Oh, nice. Okay. let's continue spinning the wheel. Okay, spin, 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 spin.
You spin my head right round,
Oh my
right
God, okay.
round.
Eldad, what's the order you want to go in?
He got chance to take 1.
3. I got that.
Okay, interesting. Lastly, me and Ten Yang.
I placed my mom on the second spot. Then Eldad placed her on the third spot. Whoever.
Ten Yang, first or
I'll go
last?
last.
Oh, okay.
No, because honest right, this draft right, I don't know how you're gonna do it. You go first.
So the order is I'm first, Jordan second, Eldad next, and Ten Yang is going last. Without further ado, let's get into the draft. With the very first pick of the mother saying draft. Oh my god, what do I need to choose?
See?
I will just choose one that immediately come to my mind whenever I talk about mother saying, I'm your mate, is it?
The classic. The classic.
I don't know for y'all, but for me, my mom grew up doing a lot of housework. So she always nag at us when we like don't pick up the clothes, or like the clothes never throw in the basket, or like what eat finish never wash the plate, this kind of thing lah. So this is her most common one. I'm your mate, is it? Cannot do this, I cannot do on your own.
I'm
So-
guilty of that stuff, not washing the dishes. So
But do you realize that after you grow up, like some of this housework, right? I don't know for y'all, but for me, sometimes now I go to some of people's house, right? Then like some of them they eat and then they don't put their plates away. Then I'm like, Like I thought everybody should put the plates away one.
You have that subconsciousness.
Yes, like it's like
should
become
put
part of you
it
already.
at least at the basin, right? Don't just leave
Yeah,
it at the
correct,
table
correct,
and just walk
correct.
away.
Yeah. Like common sense though, or like common courtesy, just to put your dirty dishes.
No,
in the sink.
not all.
No,
right.
not really. Not really.
Sadly.
I have friends that literally don't give a damn. Then
No.
just walk away and go watch TV.
Seriously, walao.
Yeah.
No, but it also depends. I feel that one depends on the situation. Because really, right, there are sometimes when, like, if you go to a friend's house, they insist that they will clear the plate for
correct.
you.
Okay, that one okay, I get it. That one okay,
Yeah.
I get it. But like if
They
you're
will
like,
insist they
say-
clear a plate for you.
but like if your friend like just if you're eating with your friend's parents, then your friend just gets up and leaves, and the dishes are still at the table. Like
Yeah.
we listen, we listen and we don't judge. No, we listen and we judge.
Yeah, but I think the point of all this is that sometimes your mothers or your mom lah, they will get a bit pissed when they do all the housework, but you're not helping lah. Or at least you are not. At least you don't get in her way, this kind of thing. So it's not just dishes, but I think clothes and like help to mop the floor or whatnot lah. Yeah. So that is my first pick. I'm not your mate. Next is Jordan.
I'm picking this very famous line in the I'm Not Stupid.
Oh.
Okay.
Here we go.
It's all for your own good. All I'm doing this is for your own good.
Oh god.
Wow, this one. How do you say like? And whenever people say that, right, like it's like a question mark in my head. Like,
The
for my
PTSD,
people, I still don't
the
understand.
PTSD comes like strong with that one, you know.
I think it's with your good for your own benefit, mom.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know our mothers is always really meant good for us, but unknowingly of themselves, they are somehow building a stress unknowingly on the kids.
Yeah.
When I was young, I really tried seeing things from my mom's perspective and like try to see how good certain things are. I have to give her credit. Some things I grew up, I realized yes, it's for my own good. Some things still today, I cannot see a certain sense in it.
I mean,
Yeah, but I
mean-
cannot say which things except to say that I mean some of the things are other sayings that will come out later lah.
just say, "Mom, I'm sorry," that kind of thing.
How do you say the Americans say this is not the hill that I want to die on .
Oh, I said that to someone before. They did not agree with me wholeheartedly. Actually, they disagree with me wholeheartedly when I said that statement.
Eldad, what is your first pick?
Okay, mine, right, is... This one is you confirm kena PTSD, right? Because when she says this, right, there is no point in carrying on the conversation because it just ended right there. It's called I Am Your Mother.
Wow.
That is the single line, the finisher line.
And honestly, right, I have this saying, right, I don't really know, to me, in my perspective, right, boys will get this more than the girls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because we have a tendency to argue, right? Because a lot of the times when we argue, right, we're arguing of something that is like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So like why are we doing this? Like end up writing, then they say, and why you want me to do this for what? Then I say, because I'm your mother. Then you're like, okay, well, like that we now walk away.
It sounds like a boot camp. I'm your officer. You better do it.
But honest guys, right? I think we all kena this before, right?
Yeah. This is like, and that was like the NS saying before NS sayings came into play.
Yeah, I am your mother. Then you're like,
Yeah.
okay, what you want me to do?
Can't fight with that logic.
Really, it's like by the time she pulls this out, you lose argument flat. It just ends already. Like there's no point carrying on already.
Yeah. And I think for me, right, this is the kind of saying that nowadays when you see kids like the parents trying to reason with them, right, then I just think back like, wow, my mom used to be like, I'm your mother, then 就是 like you either listen or you like another cane or something already.
Correct.
At least that was for me. Yeah.
Correct. Because it's like it's a trap.
Yeah, it's a trap. Yeah.
It's a trap. Because if you argue back after that, right, it's like you asking for it already.
Be that
Then it's like if you don't want to argue back, right, then you still LL have to do the thing that she asked you to do.
True lah.
So it's like no matter what, you also have to do. You end up doing it because you don't want to kena punish anymore already because you already seen already.
Be that, can you insert the Admiral Akbar "It's a trap" meme in this in this frame, please?
And once again, like I say, you have to choose the mountain you want to die on. This is not the mountain that you want to die on.
But sometimes in the heat of the moment, I say, but because I am your mother, then there's usually a follow up to that, a very smart comment, which usually
It's so what?
Yeah, it's like a deal breaker.
which usually ends up in something shittier happens. Like usually the cane comes out or two canes.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why, like I said earlier, is no matter what, right, you are trapped. It's either you do what she asked you to do originally, or you make the situation worse.
Or she complains to your father, and then the golf club comes out to hit you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it ends up right. Most of the time, right, with Boy Road, right, we probably make it worse when we were younger.
True.
Yes.
True.
Yes.
Any of you ever been hit by a golf club before, or is it just me?
No. I think Tanya, you're rich enough to have a golf club. My one is just a hanger.
I'm belt. I cannot belt before.
I remember one of my Malay classmates. He got ashtray thrown at him. Malay family lah. Anything that's convenient. The hanger, the clothes rack thrown at him. The metal clothes rack. I think there was once he said he kena a vacuum cleaner also thrown at him.
Vacuum cleaner. Tan Yang, what is your back-to-back pics?
This one still gives me PTSD until today. When your mother compares you to other kids, how come auntie so and so's son can do better in the same test? That single line is just, always comparing you to her friends' children.
Yeah.
How come auntie so and so's son in the same school can do la 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 la?
Yeah.
Do
you have the experience like you get a very good result and like, hey mom, I got like 95, 94. She's like, hey, the who 99 and 100.
Oh, for me, I'm lucky to have.
I had it a couple of times.
Yeah.
Seared into my brain.
It's like, sian. Then it's like, okay. Then you learn not to brag about your results anymore.
No, even just don't get your mom to sign it, get your dad to sign it.
Yeah.
Dad doesn't compare as much.
I told this story before. My brother is even better. My brother, since day one of secondary school, right, he just forged all the signatures on his own. So like till today, right, like he says, so the teachers will think that this is the actual signature because since day one, it's his signature. It's never my parents' one.
Wow, power! You want to start from the first day.
Actually, that's a big brain move right there. That's a big brain move.
So he chose which mountain he die on. Like which things he think is harmless or he get better results, the parents will sign. And then like he so-called like don't give teacher, he will keep lah. But those that he think like, this one jialat one, then he will like just himself sign, then give the teacher. This one I have to give him respect for lah. I think this really encapsulates the comparison, between Asian mothers. Like they want like they always try their best to like knock you down one. Like you're never the best.
Sometimes you're like we all also compare with mothers. Then they retaliate. Oh, then you go and stay with them, lor.
Yeah.
Don't come back. You go stay with them, lor.
Yep.
Yeah. or like they'll ask you, 你去叫他妈妈啦，不要紧的。Tan Yang, what's your second pick?
This line my mother uses on me a lot. Even sometimes until today. It's like I definitely dropped you on your head as a baby.
Drop you on your
I definitely dropped you on your head as a baby. Line that is always used.
Yeah, the head come out first, right? The head come out first.
It's like maybe they carry right. Then suddenly he trip, fall down. Then after that, hit the side of the crib or whichever.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that happened once or twice when I was young.
I think sometimes it happened multiple times to me. Because let's not go there.
Oh.
I like how you open a can of. I like how you open a can of worms, then realize it was not worth it, then closed it again.
Okay, just saying, if I went on that tangent, we'll be here until 6 p.m. So, yeah.
No, I just want you to pick one of the most harmless one or the most harmless thing you think that you can share that shows that you think your how to say you will drop on your head when you were young.
For my decision making matrix is this stupid thing I'm going to do, is it funny? If it's yes, then how do I make it funnier? And if it's no, how do I make it funny?
Okay.
And then
So-
after it tangents off into I definitely dropped you on your head as a baby, says my mother.
Basically, right, just look at the social media clip how I almost got caught for failing a drug test.
Oh yes.
And he had restraint.
Yes.
He had restraint.
Yeah. Okay, Eldad, what's your second pick?
Damn right.
When you know you're in trouble and she has decided to escalate it to the superior person. Wait until your father finds out.
Oh.
Sounds like Russell Peters. Somebody's gonna get hurt real bad. Somebody.
No, but that one is the situation is the father find out already.
Oh yes.
This one is you do something so bad, right? That you're asking your mom, please don't tell dad. But then your mom is like, you wait until your father find out.
Sometimes she will say, go tell your father what you did.
But the great one is wait until your father find out. Means that she's telling you that she may or may not tell your dad.
Yeah.
Then you scared.
When that comes out,
Is it the
usually
feeling?
dad finds out already.
Actually, isn't it best that you go and tell your father? Then just like,
No, but the thing is that sometimes they already tell your father. And then the thing is that you can tell whether your father knows, right, is whether your father starts smiling at the situation.
Oh god.
Or it's like you see him super angry, right? Means that you know coming already.
father's side will always be a more understanding side than mother. I mean, yes,
Typically.
both they will have their own understanding, but in terms of leniency, I think
I
father
think
has
it's-
more leniency.
I also think it's because like it's not to say that a father or mother is bad, right? But I think it's just that in general, like as you grow older and you're our age, right? Like the logic is that a father or a man, right, will not want to waste a lot of time scolding or like repeating himself on a certain thing.
Yeah, correct.
He would just rather just
Let
you
the
understand
boy
or not?
grow with all these mistakes.
that he's like, you understand or not? You don't do it again, we can then settle. But sometimes he has to discipline it for the reason of discipline, lah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
just quick question. Has anybody ever been hit by their parents so hard that by an item that the item actually broke?
Okay, no.
Yeah.
Ken, okay.
Ken.
I guess I'm not the only one lah.
Ken, yeah lah. Because Ken
Okay.
is thin ma.
My
parents-
father ever took the long IKEA shoehorn. He hit me so hard one time with it, the thing broke in two. Okay, but then again, I was being a little bitch lah, so I had that coming.
Hey, Jordan, what's your next pick?
Okay, I'm gonna pick this one. I think it's a kind of building trauma, like this sentence building unknowing trauma to young kids when we're young. Police will catch you if you don't finish your food.
Oh,
Oh god, I thought it was the worst
Like-
sentence ever. So juvenile.
Like seriously, really?
Hey, but your kid you also don't know also.
but I think you grow up then you realize actually police was not so free lah.
Oh no, they're not. They're absolutely not.
Yeah.
In fact,
But they
police
do
won't
work
even
24
come down.
hours. But they do
Yes.
work 24 hours. That's
Correct.
right.
You know, no, but I don't know. Has there ever been a situation where the kid called the police, call police and say sorry, it's an emergency. Please don't arrest me for not eating my vegetables.
I think someone maybe have, but you know,
I actually
nuisance call
called.
lor.
I called because for a different thing because I asked my mom for help for homework. I think she was too busy. She said, 不要问我，去问警察. I
So
really
you call
called, you know.
999?
Then I
Call
called,
999?
yeah. Then I called them because my mom panicked. Then she picked up the phone. Then the
Uh.
police called back because they thought it's like emergency. Then my mom had to like explain like, oh, it's my son, you know, he doesn't know how to do homework. There's nothing, you know, important. Then close to 5 minutes, you know, on the phone just to make sure that the police okay. Then they need to
Yeah,
will
they
come.
should publicize this recording out to like social media. Will be
Think
quite
of what you
informing.
just said is definitely going on Instagram. You know what you just said is
yeah.
definitely going
No,
on Instagram.
you see Tanyak's face, right? It's like if you were to put a freeze frame, right, his face just froze. You don't know whether it's a moving photo or it's just flat. She doesn't know what to say.
No, I can still tell you because my old house used to be around the old Bedok police post, the
Hmm.
police HQ. So if anything had happened, right, I think within 5 minutes they would have reached already.
Yes, if it was like a murder or someone jumped off the building, not because you know you don't know how to do your homework. I mean, you don't know how to do your algebra equations.
Now I'm curious, right? Like, what was the problem that you couldn't solve that you had to call the police?
I don't remember, but I
Confirm
remember.
algebra.
I don't remember really. This was like when I was very young, like not even primary school yet. I really don't know. But I remember I called the police. It was how do you say, it was a non-valid call. Then I had to hang up. Then they had to call back and to make sure that there was no emergency. Okay,
The young space is dying.
yeah, but this is something that happened when I was younger. So, police will
This is
catch
going
you
on
if you don't
Instagram.
finish your food. Yes,
This is going on
off the
Instagram.
board. I have back-to-back picks. My next pick is a bit similar to Ten Yang's pick, in the sense that my mom told me that I was picked from the rubbish chute.
Why?
Yeah, because I don't know for y'all, but when I was young, I like to ask questions like, "Hey, where did I come from?" You know, then they can't tell you that they had coitus. Sorry, to use Sheldon's term. Then you're like, 你垃圾桶捡回来的啦，我不知道啦。
Pick hand pick.
But why? But why rubbish shoot?
I had no idea. It just came
Because
out
we're
from nowhere.
Asians. Because we're Asians, the stocks don't come. We pick up from local one. Correct? What?
Yes, but it's also the Asians that will go the rubbish past the rubbish chute. They see something that they think still can use, like table, they'll take back home.
Not wrong. Not wrong. Not wrong.
It's not the first time hearing this also lah. So it's quite common out there.
No, honestly, right, I'm just like very like.
Not
You know,
like my
Jing Yong, I'm
parents.
supposed to be the one with the inflammatory statements. You know, the one who makes the inflammatory statements.
Yeah.
Not so much you, bro. But today it seems like it's the other way around. You know.
Not inflammatory. I felt that this was the Asian experience of growing up. And it made me who I am today. Okay, never mind. 越讲越黑. Okay, next pick.
He's just like digging a bigger hole in the situation.
Why you come home so late? This is a hotel, is it?
Okay.
The classic line.
Harmless, not harmless.
Yep. This one normal.
你以为这个家是酒店呐、吃的喝的都是我的啊！出境也不可以打招呼。
I remember when then after that I made an effort to go home, right? Then she'll start asking me like, like you know.
Wow,
friends,
come back
is it?
so early today.
Yeah. Right.
哇，今天这么早啊？没有煮饭给你吃嘞。
Correct. Then for me, it became another problem. Like my dad started worrying, like, you know friends like you're the age already.
Wow, you see,
No friends, is it?
That's the opposite side.
Yeah.
Is this around the same time that your parents nearly thought you were gay or something?
Yes.
Oh
I was at
god.
that age. Yeah.
Oh god.
I think 19, 20 finished. I just finished my NS. Yeah. Then I was starting to go uni, and then I think they were a bit worried, like, like he's coming back like what 3 p.m, 4 p.m. Then like never go out there. Then I also never tell them like, I'm like I have friends that are female, this kind of thing. Although a lot of my classmates were female. Tanya, you have good memory there. Yeah.
Bro, I still think the funniest one was the one that you said the bullet casing kena you here that one.
Yeah.
Then they
It
thought
was like a love bite. Yeah. Okay, but anyway, yeah.
There are
This was my
only
growing
two
up
things
story.
in my mind: car facts and absurd memories. So that's about most of. But
I
90%
think
it was
like
from my-
today is just basically recollecting of JY's unique stories.
I don't feel that.
It's not a this is not a draft. This is just JY's unique memories.
You know what, JY, that movie Inside Out, if they ever made one that was a replica of your mind, I'll be very interested to watch that movie, you know.
Just to give you all a last story before we move on to Jordan's pick. Okay, I don't know whether you all heard of this trend in China's dating website called 阿姨我不想努力了. This used to be a thing many years ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, means that it's a trend online that says that I don't want to work anymore. I rather let a rich older lady take care of me.
Sugar mommy lah.
I was shocked. Yes, I was shocked when my friend told me this, and my first reaction wasn't like, this sucks, I'm not going to do this. My first reaction is like, how much will it take? Okay, so next pick goes to Jordan. Jordan, what are you picking for your third pick?
Why
You're
does
not going
this
to
have
you're not
to-
going to just segue from that into this like
It's like I have to answer for them that why Jing Yong say this, then my answer must
Don't need to
like
answer
my
lah,
next
I
pick gonna be linking to your story.
Don't need-
Like it's like he just posted Jordan in the spot. It's like this is for sugar. I don't know what he's going to say.
This is just an example of how I'm surprised with my own thought, okay? So I think we can just move on. Don't need to
静
explain
勇
this
静勇，
as
我
much.
真的也是不想跟你讲话了，老实讲。
Okay, my next
Oh dear
pick,
God，静勇。
I gonna take. Boy, you need more tuition.
Oh,
Ah,
Oh, I hate that.
I don't know. Right?
my weekends.
I think I got tuition trauma.
Oh, yes, a bit, yeah.
It sparks joy when I hear my tuition teacher. Oh, sorry, cannot make it today. Oh, sure, take care.
The childhood trauma of tuition.
Yeah, oh my god. No time to rest.
Tuition
that time.
lah, swimming lah, piano lah, CCA
Oh,
lah,
yes,
what
yes.
else?
I think
The list goes
I think
on.
swimming, like outdoor activities,
Still okay.
Okay. torturing of like staying in the room for 2 hours just looking at the book. Cannot.
Oh, yes.
I think that one is not that bad. The worst one is when you're doing O-level prep. Then your tuition teacher just give you maths paper 2 every week.
Yeah.
They just mark.
Then like cause it's by the window then the teacher will sit next to me. Then I'm just 4 level only, so you can hear all the kids playing at the playground.
Wow,
Then got one
sucks.
more,
Wow.
ling 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 ling. The ice cream
Wow, that
uncle,
sucks. That sucks.
Wow.
I'm gonna miss the ice cream.
I had last time when I had Chinese tuition, I had a couple of the boys and we had like a hand signal that we'll make to each other. We wanted to copy each other's like things here in case we didn't know how to write the bloody character, which was most of the time for me and that bunch of boys. Good times.
Nice Morse code there.
Tuition. Sorry, need more tuition is off the board. Eldad, what's your third pick?
I also don't know. The easiest one is what time you waking up?
Okay.
You sleep very long already. When you waking up?
And it's a Saturday.
And it's a Saturday. You wake up. Hurry up.
Actually, now can you all sleep past morning on the weekends?
Yeah, if I'm really tired, sure.
No,
It really
you
depends.
as in past 12?
I mean even like 10, 11, this kind.
I can if I'm really very tired.
Not
I can't
really.
leh.
Actually, my body
Yeah.
clocks. If I have 5 hours of sleep, normally the 6 hours I will get
Yeah.
up already.
No, I think it's like for me it's more to do with what time I sleep and then whether I think if let's say I know that I have to work, right, my body clock automatically is 5:30. But if I really very tired, right, like I can just KO until like the next day that I don't know what time I want to sleep.
No, I want to say sometimes the parents they will like just charge in the room one without knocking.
Oh yeah.
Then you're like, wow,
Hey,
jump out from the bed.
does anybody's mother also like to fast forward the clock by about 15 to 20 minutes?
Oh yes,
Oh, no.
yes.
Yes.
Then like you always jump out from the bed like wow, chong ah.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah,
be like six,
my
like in like what 6:40. It's like what time already? It's already gonna be late for school lah.
Mom got this habit of rounding up the numbers in everything in
Yeah.
time also. 蛋娘 slot is 4:20, right? Hey, hurry up, it's 5
yeah,
o'clock already. It's 5 o'clock already. Let's go, huh? 5 o'clock. Mom, it's got 30 minutes plus.
Well, mine only fast forward 15-20 minutes. Your mother doubles it.
爆大树.
Oh. So what time you waking up is off the board. Tan Yang, what are you picking for your back to back?
This one's a classic line that my mom uses. I carry you for 9 months and this is how you treat me. And then she also likes to remind my mom likes to remind me that she was in labor with me for 12 hours because she entered the hospital at about 10-ish in the morning. I only came out at 10:42 p.m. Yeah.
Same.
And
for me.
I was a heavy ass baby. I was 3.5 kilos. So whenever I used to make my mom really angry, she was like, I carried you for 9 months. I was in labor with you for 12 hours. And this is how you treat me.
Must remind. Must keep
Must remind.
My mom one even more difficult because her 26th birthday was her water bag broke. Then I came out on 5th April. And she wanted natural, but because I couldn't come out naturally, she had to do cesarean. Then because I cesarean, my brother had to cesarean. So she never failed to let me forget this. Apparently, she said that cesarean is the next day that's very painful. Once the anesthesia wear off, the nurses and the doctor will force you to walk because they say they have to walk to recover the injury. I don't know how true that is.
Credit to women where credit is due. Because I don't think I'll be able to tahan that.
So the carrying you 9 months is off the board. What is your fourth pick, Tan Yang?
Why are you buying so many unnecessary things?
Oh,
As you get to earn some money,
Yeah.
buy all your crap, right? It's like, why you buy so many unnecessary things?
Oh, so many toy car already? Still buy so many toy car?
Yeah. Like for me, I have like 10 over, like more than 10 caps, and then every time I bring home a new one, it's like, why you bring home a new cap?
yeah.
How many head you got?
Or like shoes, even like shoes. Are you a centipede or something? You need so many shoes,
No, this one different. This one like what? Blue color. I don't have a blue color one. Have you ever had to like, how do you say like you buy things because you don't want your mom to nag, then you like have to take out all the thing. How do you say take out all the price tag, take out all the packaging, then
Have.
then you
I
have
think
to
once
go
or
home like
twice.
it's not for you, right?
Yeah. There are so many things, right, where like you just find a way to sneak it into your room without your mother knowing.
Yeah.
Then they ask like, hey, that one new one ah? No, that one already there already for a long time.
Yeah. You know, hey, that one not mine. My friend lend me one later.
Oh, then my
friend one.
Yeah,
my friend lend me one. Eldad, what is your next pick?
Okay, mine right. This one is the prequel to Because I'm Your Mother. It's called I'm Not Asking You, I'm Telling You. Then the argument ends up like, why? You tell me what? So I don't have to do. What you want me to do? Because I'm your mother. Then you keep quiet. Then you go and do.
Equal.
It's the prequel to I Am Your Mother. It's true, okay. Usually that is how the conversation gets set up. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you to go and do this thing. But why you ask me to do? Why this other person can't do? Why he can't? Why you cannot do? Is it because I'm your mother?
I'm your mother. And then,
Then
usually follows up with something else and then get a slap across your face.
Then it's like, okay, I go. Never mind. I do later. But have this ever been used on you guys before?
Yes. When you try to argue back.
Have, right?
Yeah. Especially like she say things like, we going out this Saturday. You're like, but no, I'm not asking, I'm telling you. You're like, oh, okay.
Honestly, this whole draft is just like digging up childhood trauma draft. not so much what your mother said to you.
Jordan, your next pick.
Can I check? Must be a saying or can be a scenario event.
If the scenario event leads to like a saying, I think okay lah.
So let's say mom shouting at your name when she found out something. Better?
I think can.
Can, right?
Can.
Not shouts, shrieks your name. Just screams.
I don't know. I'm here.
Young.
What is this? Hiding in your wardrobe. Like,
You're speaking from experience, is it?
Yeah, I think now even when like how you say like you go clinic, the nurse call your full name. I also got a bit PTSD, you know. Although sometimes they like how to say they're just calling your name. There's no like anger or what inside one.
If you're in public or at home, right, when your mother calls your name, right, you know exactly it's your mother.
Yes.
The tone of the
The
voice.
tone. Like you just know exactly that it's your mom calling you.
I think the nurses when they call it's like Lee Ten Yang, they say it calmly.
like it's nonchalant. It's like, but it's just that when your mom says it's you, even when you're in public, right, you'll be like,
yeah, it's like Lee Ten Yang. I'm like, oh god, 笑了.
But I think to go back to Jordan's point, right? Sometimes how do you say sometimes you know what you're being called for because you have an idea like I did.
Yeah. Because you have your mind listed what you have hidden in the whatever place or shit. What things that you have done. So like just hopefully like when your mom do the house cleaning, just don't open that then slip the shirt in between.
I know what I mean, right? Because I don't know why. It's like somehow, right? You notice when you hide something, your mother will find out, not your father.
The mom does most of the packing, not the dad.
No, but it's something that even if it's very simple one, your mom will find out one. Your father won't find out. Your father will find out because your mother told your father.
What were you hiding in your shirts, Jordan? What kind of like duping were you hiding in your?
No, like my result slips.
Jordan, mom shouting your full name when she found out something is off the board. I have my last two picks. Okay, I'm gonna pick I'm gonna pick this. So old already, still need me to do everything.
I hate that one also.
The worst part is, right, she said it to you when you're like 15 or 16. Technically 15 or 16, you're still young.
Yeah, I think how to say this one is like she give up like trying to ask you to do things because it's like so exhausting, right? You have to shout. She's like, so already still need to do everything. Then she just walk away. You're like,
Because I don't know. It's because maybe it's your kid, right? If you play it out just right, you know that she'll end up doing it rather than you don't have to do it.
I think that is off the board. My last pick, okay. This one is specifically for Chinese mothers. Anytime you got sickness, it's because you are too heaty. Yeah, I mean fever is heaty. You're not feeling well, flu is heaty. Then it's always coconut water or don't know what.
The deer antler soup.
Yes,
that shit was disgusting.
Yeah, then they will just go the 药材店 buy all these funny things, then they'll put inside the water, mix, ask you to drink one. Heaty.
I think the modern version is because of your handphone, use too much handphone.
Do you notice that because this saying has been said so often, right? They end up when your friends tell you that they are sick, right? You just say you too heaty.
Yeah.
It's like you hear it so much and be like, hey, bro, I think you too heaty and you drink water.
Yeah.
Actually, even today I still do say that to my friends.
We still say it. Everybody says it.
Sometimes your friend, like especially non-Chinese friends, right? Like you see them sick, then I buy coconut water for them. They're like, why you give me this one? Then I'm like, you heaty what? I mean this one is to like calm you down or what? Then I'm like, huh? Then I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe this is because it's a Chinese family thing.
It could be worse. I could be behind them the deer and the deer antler nonsense.
So my picks are done. Jordan, what's your last pick?
We will go to Disneyland this year if you get good results.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, like,
Wah.
wow, you're so happy, but then, wow, the results. It's like trying to achieve your boss KPI at like the sales
What
target
KPI?
given.
Yeah. Then you feel like sometimes you hit, but they will find reasons to like, hey, actually no, this one I say is every subject 84 or every subject 85 or then
The
Then you're like,
TNCs, the hidden
85 what,
TNCs.
yeah.
The
Yeah,
hidden
got this kind of funny,
TNCs.
yeah.
I actually managed to win in this before. That PSLE, my mom said, you score 200 and above, I'll get you a new handphone. I got 201. I got a new
That one freaking point is worth that phone.
Okay, my mom held out the end of the deal, but the thing is that she said when I meant 200 and above, I meant 210, 220, 230, not 201. I said you weren't specific. You said above 200.
Eldad, your last pick.
Oh, I don't know what to pick. I already picked that prequel already. Why you want me to do this? You go and ask your father.
Oh,
How do you want to put it?
You go and ask your father. Because it's like if you say when she say you go ask your father, means she don't want to deal with you anymore already. You go ask your father.
Say,
Your father
"Ba, can
like,
I go out? Go ask your father."
You go ask your father. Then after that, you go ask your father, right? Then your father tell you go ask your mother.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding
Then
dong,
you
ding
like,
dong.
one look, that's like, so what you want me to say? Then you go to your mother. Then say, you go ask your father. I say, but dad asked me to ask you what? So what you want me to do? Then she go talk to your father.
that is true.
This is like the end game means like it's like let's say I'm not asking, I'm telling you. You still don't want to do. Then after that, it's like I'm your mother. You still refuse to do. So what you want me to do now? You go ask your father.
Can get a girlfriend, go ask your father. Dad, this chick quite good leh. Oh, think about it.
Then your father say you go ask your mother.
Of course, the dad said, go for it, son.
Yeah, you go for it. After that, but you go for it. But I'm telling you first, like, if anything, right, you go ask your mom first. You go to that one.
I think this is why I'll make a terrible father, because if my son ever asks me that, it's like, Danny, can I have a girlfriend or not? I'll just take out a box of condoms. It's like, here you go. Anything else, don't ask me.
Be safe, be
It's like,
safe.
figure it out.
Okay, so Tan Yang, last pick. Then we can round out this draft.
I think this is the I think it's a follow up to Eldad's one. It's like the one that you cannot fight back. It's like, why are you talking back to me?
Yeah.
It's like, why are you talking back to me? Huh? Why are you talking back to me? I'm like, why are you talking back to me?
Leads to I'm your mother, leads to your full name, leads to...
Actually, I think, right, we can do a total like Venn diagram or a link, right, of basically all the sayings that we have picked going back into one loop.
It's like the I know stupid. 你放一大圈来 shoot 我是不是?
My team is I'm your mate, is it? You're picked up from the rubbish chute. Hey, why you come back so late? This is a hotel. So old already, still need me to do everything. Hey, you sick? Must be heaty. Okay, Jordan, your team is this is all for your own good. Police will catch you if you don't eat your food. Sorry, don't finish your food. You need more tuition. Your mom shouting your full name when she found out something. And then we will go Disneyland if your results are good. Okay, Eldad, I'm your mother. What's in老母? Okay, wait until your father finds out. What time you waking up? I'm not asking, I'm telling you. Go ask your father. Well, Eldad one
It's like the whole argument is just
like family drama. Okay, Tan Yang, why is XX sons better? I think I dropped you on your head when you were young. I carry you for 9 months. This is how you treat me. Why are you buying unnecessary things and why are you talking back to me? Okay, what are the honorable mentions? Drink more water for me.
That one
Finish your homework before you play your game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that one have. 100% have.
To say, right, because we are all males, we don't have this problem before. But I've seen my mom nag at my cousin because my cousin who is a female stayed with us for a few years before she went back to Jakarta. So she used to nag at her like, hey, why are you going out wearing this?
Oh, think of her fashion.
Attire, yes.
You clean out your room or not? Why your room so messy?
Yes. Okay, so if you had to pick one team that is not your team to win, who will you pick? Actually, I'll pick Eldad.
It sounds like some MediaCorp dramas, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Eldad, why not you just submit this idea to MediaCorp, then just sell the story rights to them, then you can get like the hottest actors of the moment. Then like Chantel Ng can be the
Don't that one is a YouTube. That's a YouTube short clip. How to get into trouble with your mom? It's basically the whole steps. Different types of escalations. I think I'll probably pick Tan Yang's one.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is for our draft. Alright, that was our Mother Sayings draft. If you enjoyed the episode, please remember to like and subscribe. We have an episode that comes out every Friday. By the same time, if you are into football, with the Football Kaki with Eldad here, that drops every Wednesday. And our KopiBros show with everyone here, where we talk about fun and trivial topics every Monday. Now, if you want to vote for which team you think drafted the best, you can head to our Instagram every Friday at 12 p.m. to vote. But remember that voting closes the next day on Saturday at 12 p.m. So please head to our Instagram and go and vote. Now, we hope that everyone enjoys your Mother Day and go out and celebrate with your mothers. But remember,
Keep warm because there is a draft coming.
哇喜年老布。
老布。